Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So on the last episode I'd been working on my little fertilizer setup for my tree farm down there somewhere, as you can probably see out of this window maybe. Can I see it? There, I can just about see it, like down there, there it is, whoop, little setup. Haven't really had time to go and put a load of animals in there since I recorded it. But I will get around to that at some point. So yeah, what am I doing on this episode? So today I thought we would do a little bit of Bizcraft. What am I about? Thaumcraft, that's what I'm on about. So I'm just going to grab my Thaumcraft stuff out, such as my thermometer, my wand, my goggles of revealing. Is there anything else I'm going to need? Oh yep, scribing tools and paper are going to be particularly useful as well. Let me just stick my goggles of revealing on so I can see things like you can see what kind of aspects are in there when you've got your goggles of revealing on. As you can see, I've gone around scanning like loads of things in with my thermometer, so pretty much everything has got a aspect assigned to it nowadays, which is pretty cool. Can I scan the junglewood slab? I can scan the junglewood slab, that's what I'm about. So yeah. So what are we going to get up to today? So, what was I looking to do? I don't think it was thaumaturgy, it was alchemy, I think. So yeah, what I'm going to look to do. So I've been doing a little bit of research, such as I have figured out how to make iron ingots. So, thaumium ingots. Sorry. So you take an iron ingot, make sure some brocantio is in the crucible. So let's just see if I can actually make a piece of thaumium, just to see if it works. So let me grab some iron. So 1, 2, and then I'm looking for what was it? It's like the magic things. Let me clear that. So I'm looking for what has the magic essence in it. Chiseled sandstone does. I'm just wondering if anything else has it in. As you can see, I've pretty much scanned everything in my ME system, which is pretty cool. So I can literally just hold down Shift, go along, and see if I can find the magic one. I'm just trying to figure out if anything else has it apart from chiseled sandstone, in which case I just have to make some. Ender pearls have it. They have 2, so let me grab 2 of them. Let's just make sure nothing else has it that's kind of like slightly less other guff things as well. Let's go going along here, just trying to decide if anything else has the we're getting down to the kind of the dark end of my ME system now. So, what else was that? Silverwood saplings also have. So yeah, I managed to get a load of silverwood saplings using forced mitts, which is pretty cool. So they have the magic essence as well. Just double checking here. Can't see anything else. Might just use a couple of ender pearls and then clear the rest away. What was that? Force ingots. Oh, they have 1. That's the force. What about force gems? Let me just see if they can scan for anything. They do. Oh wow, they've got 6 in. That's pretty crazy. Let me grab three force gems. So let me go back to force. Force gems. So that's got 4. That's got 6. That's pretty impressive. So, and it's also got a lot of extra stuff as well. So let me grab 1 more iron just to I make sure I use up all of the. How much force ingots have I got? How much force gems have I got? 302 force gems. It's pretty impressive. I'll accept that. So what I can do, I think, is if we toss in 1, 2. I did not want 3. I only wanted 1. Whoopsie daisy. Let me go grab a bit more iron. So how much have I got in there? I've got 18 in there. So I needed 4 per. So I needed 4. Was it 4 per ingot? So yeah, I could make 4. At least 1 more, so let me grab 1 more bit of iron. There we go. And then I'll just hopefully just clear the rest of it away. So I didn't mean to put that many force gems in there. That was a bit silly. So let me see if I can do this. So if I toss that in there, there we go. I think that made a thaumium ingot. Excellent. So as you can see, making thaumium, excellent. And then to clear the rest of this away, do I just? Oh bloody hell! I did not mean to do that. Do I have a block somewhere? I've now managed to put what's it called? Taint or whatever it is. I want to clear that away as quickly as possible. Let me just grab some cobblestone. Cobblestone, where are you gone? Grab a couple just so I can clear that up a little bit. I did not realise that was going to create taint. That was a bit silly. I think I just should let it go away naturally instead of right clicking on it. Let me just clear away this taint. Oh yeah, always helps if I then kind of smash up. Oh bloody hell, I did not mean to smash up my crucible there. That was silly. I didn't realise that my hammer was going to smash up my crucible as well there. Whoopsie daisy. So let me put that back there. I'm sure did I bring an unlimited water source up here? No, I did not. I thought I might, but apparently I didn't. So let me find myself a bucket so I can go find myself some more water to put in my crucible. So yeah, I'm not sure what the best way of clearing away other, what's it called, other aspects away from your crucible. So yeah, I just want to see if I can make what's it called? Oh, did not realize I had a node there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Got a random water node there. Cool. That's I've never noticed that before. That's weird. Unless it's like come there recently. But you can spot nodes a lot easier with these goggles revealing as opposed to the thermometer. So that might be one reason why I've never spotted it before, is I've never actually had my goggles on revealing while being in that area. So there we go. So I've got myself a where's that creeper? Is he above me? I can't tell. So let's make sure put some water back in that crucible, like so. So yeah, what did I want to do as well? So yeah, I wanted to do a little bit more of this part of the alchemy. So I've done the research for nitre, I've done the research for elementum, which basically allows you to this substance throbs with fiery energy and it's more than eager to release the energy at the slightest bump. It may be unstable, but it'd probably make quite a good fuel source. Oh yeah, I think you can use like elementum in like crucibles and stuff like that instead of coal. You just need to put like ignis, peditio, and potentia, which I think would be like coal and something else, and then a coal in there, and it makes a fuel source. But yeah, what I want to do today is look at this essentia distillation, which I think will allow me to then make these like these jars as well. I can start essentially distilling down essences, which is quite cool. So let me just have a look at the research. So what have we got here then? We've got limus. What is actually that called? It's precantatio, which is, and then also the water one. So aqua, that's the one I'm looking for. So is there anything that links the magic one and the water one together? That's what I'm wondering. Looking at potential and stuff like that. I'd hope that there would be like a magic and a water together or something like that. Would be handy. Would be nice as well, but let's have a quick look through here. So let's have a quick scroll around. Aurum, not particularly useful. Having a quick gander. Infernus, it's pretty cool. What else have we got? Limus. So the limus is water and what's the word I'm looking for? Limus is water and Victus, I think, is it? Where is Victus? There it is, Victus. Victus. So we can put Victus in there. We can also get more Limus, I suppose. Limus could go there. No. Go away. So what's Victus again? Let me just have a quick look at Victus. Victus is water and earth. Okay, that's fair enough. So I could do put Terra in there, and then I can actually just put another Victus in there, like so. I've actually just run out of Victus. So let me grab some aqua. So it's aqua, isn't it? Aqua and Terra, I think it is. Yeah, Terra. Make some more Victus, like so. Just so we got a bit more. I think these kind of ones do regenerate over time, or they're so common that it's not exactly difficult to go and find more of them. But that's linked up there. So precantatio, is that linked to any of these? Potentia, no, it's not linked to that. What about vacuous? Not really. That's like peditio and interesting. I'm just wondering how I'm going to get this one to one of these. So Terra, any of them linked to Terra at all? No, that's Saxum. So Potentia, not particularly useful. Let me just have a quick scroll through and see if I can find anything that's kind of linked. Aurum. So that linked to Aurum. Anything that's Aurum's used in. Just trying to figure out some things here. Did get sent a nice link by Delacam, basically just showing me if I'm like struggling with any of these kind of linking up these things, but I obviously don't have that kind of tool open to me right now. I did not want to put sensors in there. Whoops-a-daisy. Tenebrae, not useful. Spiritus could help. What's that other one on Spiritus? Spiritus is like the tombstone. Mortis, not particularly useful. I think I've got a kind of a roundabout way of doing this here. So I think does that link up? That does link up. So Mortis goes to Peditio. Decio goes to... Where was it? I want the tombstone, don't I? Tombstone goes to... There we go, excellent. So I kind of got it in a roundabout way. So we have discovered... Oh, just realised it's gotten dark. Fair enough, I've been looking at that scribing thing so long that I hadn't realised how dark it had gone. So we've managed to find Essentia Distillation. So what's this then? So you see a future where you will need to ready access to multiple different kinds of aspects, not just primal aspects drawn from your wand. Fair enough. So using basic alchemical principles, you've devised a way to break down objects and convert them into essentia. The first steps in this process requires an alchemical furnace. The alchemical furnace works much like a normal furnace by burning coal to produce heat, but instead of smelting ore into metal, it breaks down objects into a slurry of raw, unprocessed essentia. So yeah, I think we're going to make ourselves one of this alchemical furnace now. We've also got a vis filter, we've got the arcane alembic and arcane construct. So the next step in the process, okay, so let's build ourselves one of these alchemical furnaces first. So what do we need again? So we need crucible, furnace, and arcane stone block. Do I have the arcane stone block? I do, excellent. So to make that, I basically just need some kind of I just need stone and is it an order or any kind of shard? So yeah, that's not difficult. So I think we can make some of that first. So if we go back to here, go to alchemy, so we need arcane stone. Yeah, arcane stone brick, that's fair enough. So we can return. So it's just some smooth stone and a shard. So we need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we only need to make kind of like one of them. So where are all my shards? I should have loads. Oh wow, look at all the shards now. Tons and tons of air shards. So if we get some stone like that, that should allow us to make... Unless I need to... Oh, I think I need to do this in a... So let me grab some stone. Let me start grabbing, say, like a stack of all the shards that I've got. There we go. I can put them just in my little kind of Thaumcraft chest over here. Just so I've got a few... That's the wrong direction. Whoops-a-daisy. My Thaumcraft one is over to the left. Whoops-a-diddly-squit. Here we go. So I just realised I probably need to use my arcane workbench. What am I thinking? So let me just make sure I've got some shards in here. We'll take just, was it one shard that we need? Go to the arcane workbench, go like this, put that round. So yep, then we need two different types of vis, which we've got tons of. We've got like I think that's 105 each. Then we can make ourselves some arcane stone bricks like that. We also need, what was it? If we go back to the Thaumonomicon, we also need a furnace and a crucible. So the crucible will require us to make a cauldron, I think it is. Cauldron? Yeah, cauldron. Excellent. So make one of them. And then I just need to tap it with my wand. Then we also need a furnace. There we go. Just shift click it in just because I can't bother to just grab some cobblestone. There we go. So that should allow us to make ourselves an arcane... Was it an arcane furnace? Something like that. So let's put down this cauldron first. Zap it into a crucible like that. Then we can dig it up. Excellent. Like so. I'm just going to put these thaumium ingots away. And then what I think we can do... I think it was crucible... Was it crucible furnace? See if this works. That's the wrong way around, so we'll just swap it around. There we go, so we need water and fire aspects, basically. There we go, so we made ourselves an alchemical furnace. Excellent. So if we go to the Essentia Distillation, so the next step in the process is to take the Essentia slurry and distill it using an arcane alembic. To work, arcane alembics need to be placed on top of an alchemy furnace. The Essentia slurry will slowly be drawn into the alembic and the individual aspect Essentia separated out. If the alchemical furnace is being powered by elementum, this distillation process is much faster. You can stack up to 5 different alembics on top on top of a single furnace. That's supposed to say of, I think. The Essentia can then be extracted out of an alembic using files, which I think is what these are, warded jars and labels. Oh yeah, there's the... So that's the... Okay, that's a vis filter. Oh right, I need an arcane alembic I need a vis filter to make an arcane alembic, and then I don't know what an alchemical construct does. Essentially, so what's the point of the arcane workbench? To the alchemical construct. If anybody knows what's the point of the alchemical construct, please let me know. But I think my next task is to make one of these arcane alembics. So for that, I'm first of all going to need one vis filter, which requires a silverwood logs and gold ingots. So I have I happen to have one silverwood log right here. I know where a load more are if I need to go make more of these at some point. It just requires me to chop down some silverwood trees. We also need 2 bits of gold, so let's grab some gold. What else did we need for the alembic? So I need iron, a bucket, and more gold. Okay, that's fine. So iron. I should have loads of buckets. There we go. And then more gold. So it's fairly straightforward. There we go. Grab one more bit of gold. Excellent. So we can craft all this up now. Head over to here. Oh, I've still got my wand in there. I like that. I can see that your wand's still inside, which is pretty sweet. So want to put gold on either side and then a silverwood log, which makes us our vis filter. How are we doing on all the vis? I think I'm still doing okay. If we have a look out here, okay, some of them are getting a little bit low. Might need to go and recharge it at some point go and find all the nodes that I've got and just recharging everything. And then the final thing was to make the alembic. So if we have a look in here, go along. So I need the vis filter there, iron, bucket and gold. That's fairly straightforward. So put the vis filter, iron, bucket, gold, and I think iron goes in there. And then we go, we've made ourselves an arcane alembic. So for example, we can just pop down the alchemical furnace there. We can put down the arcane alembic there as well. So what we probably want to do is if we make ourselves some elementum as well, which is coal, and then I need ignis, perditio, and potentia. So let me go make sure I've got all of those things. So how much do I need of each? So I need, I think that's 3 potentia, 3 ignis, and 3 perditio. So what the hell has perditio in it? Let me just find out. Is that perditio? Yeah, it's perditio. So I think just cobblestone. Yep, cobblestone does. So 1, 2, 3, and then I also need. Where's coal? There we go. Coal has the other 2, I think, which is 1, 2, and then let's just grab a load of coal and a load of cobblestone. There we go. Oops, a daisy. Just throwing cobblestone on the floor. Put that back. Why can't I pick that up? That's weird. There we go. Put some of that stuff away. So let me just double check that. So yeah, I needed. So that definitely comes from coal. That comes from perditio. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is, for example, if we go over to the crucible now. Got some spare arcane stone bricks. You can go away for a second. So yeah, what I want to do is if we chuck that in, so that, yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where's the coal? So if we put this in, here we go. So as you can see, that's now got 4 in, and that will make us 1 elementum. We put some more in. So I'm just going to basically keep chucking this in until we've... There we go. So we've just got a few of this saxum in there. Like I said, if anybody knows how to clear that away, just let me know whether or not it just decays naturally or whether or not I've just got to be careful. As you can see, I've now got some elementum, which I can put into my alchemical furnace, I'm sure. And then what I think I'll then need to do... let me just go into here and... Oh, did not mean to do that. I think what we need is the warded jars now. So essentially you could be storing warded jars. Warded jars can be placed in the wild and access to store essential virtually indefinitely. So this is going to be pretty cool. So I can start to kind of, what's this saying? Jar label. Ah, that's pretty cool. So you can actually make a jar label and actually tells you what it is. So you can place a label in the crafting bench with a file of essentia to assign an aspect to it. Ah, that's really cool. I like that. I like that's pretty cool. So let's make myself some. Oh bloody hell! As you can see, that has actually started to. Oh, don't mean to turn my jetpack off there. That has actually started to. Why has that got terror in it as well? That's really weird. I'm going to go get an ordinary pickaxe. Oh, I do have an ordinary pickaxe. Oops, a daisy. I did not realise that from earlier. So yeah, I'm just wondering what's the best way of clearing away... whoops, a daisy, I did not mean to do that. That's just gone into there. So that's probably going to cause some more taint as it kind of decays downwards. I'm going to have to look up the best way of clearing that out, I think. Can I just, like, I don't know, take... So there we go, it's caused some more taint. So I'm just going to... Hopefully it won't go in there. No, it will not. Excellent. So what do we want to do then? So, oh yeah, we wanted to make one of those warded jars quickly just to finish off the episode. So that was glass panes and wood slabs. So I think we can do that real quick. And then maybe look to then smelt down some essentia. So need to make some glass panes. So there we go, glass panes. Do I have any slabs? I do have slabs. Excellent. So I think we can make some jars. Dash back over here. Has that caused more taint? Not yet, but yeah, it's breaking down, like the what's it called? The Saxum is breaking down into Terra. I did not know it did that. That's interesting. So yeah, where were we? So let's just finish off by making ourselves one of these jars like that. There we go. So we made ourselves a water jar. I think you basically put the water jar like there. And then when you kind of put... So the iron ingot has metallum in it, so it melts down. Is it working? So yeah, you can see that's got metal... Unless I need to put it below. Does it go below? Nope. So where do I put it? Oop. Where the hell did my... Oh, there we go. So yeah, now I've got metallum, which is pretty cool. So we can melt down, say, some more like that. And then... Oh no, I did not mean to do that. So that got metallumate. There we go. So there we go. So I've actually got some metallum stored as a liquid, which is pretty cool. So I can use that later on when... So probably for one of these other wings or something like out here, I'm going to create like probably create myself a whole like storage area for all my different... Ow, bloody hell, is that taint? Am I tainted? Ouch, that was a bit dumb. So yeah, like I said, if anybody's got a better way of... Did I just put some back in there? Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, if anybody's got a better way of clearing away the aspects from a crucible, please let me know, because I really would not like to have this taint spreading around all the time. If there's not a better way, that's also great to let me know. So yeah, I think this has been pretty successful. So I've managed to start being able to distillate down my alchemical furnace using an arcane alembic and the alchemical furnace, which is pretty sweet. So I can start to store all of my different aspects when I need them. I think it's going to be particularly useful for the like, is it not thaumaturgy, artificing later on. So when you start making the arcane, I can't remember what it's called, but some kind of like crazy, yes, infusion altar. That's what I'll be looking to get into soon. We'll be like infusing things. Oh, did not mean to go to the menu there. So yeah, I'm going to leave the episode there for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.